energy that's contained underneath the Earth's surface, where the Earth's surface is over 4,500 degrees. And as you go down, every meter you go down, the temperature rises 1 degree. So 1 degree Celsius, it rises more and more. This energy is contained from radioactive decay as well as other elements in the ground. And basically, how do we get the energy? Basically, we get rocks that come in contact with water. Once they come in contact with water, they create steam. That steam is then used to provide to run the turbine, which creates electricity. We will explain to you in very simple processes. We have the steam flash process and we have the binary process. We will go with the steam flash process first. Pipe water underground. So basically, water is piped underground that comes from underground, right? And it goes to a heat converter. It goes to a separator. That separator separates the water from the steam. The steam is taken to the turbine, which creates electricity, while the water is put back to the ground. Now in this one, it's almost the same thing. This is the binary process, but instead of having a steam separator, you have a heat exchanger.
This dude is so funny.
The heat exchanger changes the water from water to water vapor. That vapor is then used to create the turbine spin, which creates anywhere. We have an we have one of the professors, Dr. Bird. She has her daughter. Let me finish first. All right. So now this process has a lot of advantages and then it has disadvantages. We will start off with the good side as usual. The technology. It's well developed. We don't need any more technology. Why? Because we have been going to other countries as well as our country drilling for petroleum. Alright? So yeah, we've already been drilling. Now all we gotta do is drill some more. We have the technology available. We can drill some more, get water, yes, we have the drilling experience. That's it. And you know what? It causes very little modest consequences to the land. And we have some people that are very concerned with the global warming. You know why? We have some people that are very concerned about global warming and the greenhouse effects, and that's basically caused by carbon dioxide. And this process is very nice because it takes care of carbon dioxide. No more carbon dioxide. All right. Now the cost, some people say, oh, the cost is this and that. No, it's very cheap. $2,500 per installed kilowatt. Now that 1 cent to 3 cents, it is used for the maintenance or operation, and then when the energy is made, it only costs you 5 cents per kilowatt. Yeah, 5 cents. Alright. We have multiple uses of this energy. Okay. Today, what do we do with, how do we get hot water? We use electricity to make hot water. With geothermal energy, you don't have to do that. Why? Because the hot water is a byproduct from the ground. The hot water comes, we use that for buildings, and then the steam is used for electricity. At the same time, we're not burning any fossil fuels. There are other countries getting fossil fuels. You don't have to do that anymore. And a very small area is taken for all the operations. So it's very simple, okay? Now, let's go on to the economic perspective. Many states are complaining and blaming Obama and blaming Bush and all this and saying that our economy is this and economy is this. Well, you know what? You got to start off small. It's little step by step. Electricity-wise, you can start off with geothermal energy. Every state is giving a standard portfolio that they have to basically meet that portfolio. The largest property taxpayer for California, for the county, Lake and Sonoma, is the geothermal plant. Why? Because they use the county's property to build the plants and then they pay them the money. In California in 2003, they paid over $11 million to one county. How much is that? That's a lot. You can't get that anywhere. $11 million. Then come to royalty payments. We're getting $6.15 million for the federal government and then $4.1 million for the state of California. Then people are complaining about jobs. Well, you know what? Geothermal has that to take care of you. We had 425 employment opportunities that opened in those two counties in 2003 because of geothermal plants. All right, we said enough good things. Let's go to the bad things. The bad things of geothermal energy. We have location restrictions. How does that go? Why, Dr. Bird? Why, Dr. Bird? Come here. plant installed in their backyard. So they're getting geothermal energy. As we said, it can be used for daughters. Alright, so I think Columbia. Heard you all the way to Columbia. Yeah. So we have location restrictions because we can't have this in residential area. Why can't we have a residential area? Because it's going to release gases and it's going to make smell. So you can't have it in those areas. And then since a lot of water has to be taken from the ground, a lot of water has to be taken down, it will cause the geothermal well to overflow, which will cause water pollution. And we have mineral removal, and since we're dealing with water, the equipment are going to rust, we're going to have high noises, and that's why we can't have it in residential or commercial areas. And on the other side, we have saline and silica spray that's sprayed on the sprayed on the vegetation in the building. However, if we have better engineering, no problem. That will take care of that. Then we have the fog will increase. Why? Because we have steam. This energy, it takes care of all the fogs, because the fogs will go up and then we'll have more clouds. And then we will have water vapor pollution, which will produce sulfide, ammonia, carbonate, and boron. If the hot water is not diluted, it will cause thermal pollution. So all the disadvantages, they kind of have a solution. We just gotta start the engineering process and start the solution. Alright, now we are going to go on to the future assessments. This energy can provide more than 15% of all U.S.'s needs. All U.S.'s needs. However, due to the lack of research in this field, we're not doing that great. So far in the U.S., we're using it less than 1%. Why? Because we are not researching it again. It is a great idea for homeowners, like Dr. Berg's daughter. It is a great idea for business owners. Why? Because it is clean and it is inexpensive. Nowadays, people are all about the money. It's inexpensive. Very cheap. Okay? Then people go on to making excuses about the land. We have over 100 million acres of land available, suited just for this energy. And out of that, 60 million acres belong to the government alone. They belong to the government. We have them in 14 western states. So our future is bright. We have enough energy. Thank you very much.